Today, we are flying across the Atlantic on one of the most debated airlines in the United States, American Airlines. Many travelers say the airline has declined over the years, while others argue that it still offers a solid premium experience on long-haul routes. So in this video, we are going to find out the truth for ourselves. Is it really that bad, or is it actually better than people say? Our journey begins in the beautiful city of Madrid at Adolfo Suárez Madrid Barajas Airport, where we will be flying business class on a transatlantic flight to New York. Today's aircraft is the massive and iconic Boeing 777, one of the largest long-haul aircraft in the airline's fleet. This flight across the Atlantic Ocean will take around 7 to 8 hours, giving us plenty of time to evaluate the seat, service, food, and overall experience. Arriving at Madrid's airport, the terminal is already busy with passengers preparing for overnight flights to North America. Business class passengers have access to a dedicated check-in area, which makes the process quick and smooth. Within minutes, our boarding pass is printed and luggage is checked through to New York. After security, we head toward the lounge to relax before boarding. Passengers flying in business class with American Airlines can access premium lounges where they can enjoy snacks, drinks, comfortable seating, and fast Wi-Fi. It's a nice way to start the journey before a long flight. Soon, the boarding announcement echoes through the terminal and passengers begin lining up at the gate. Walking down the jet bridge, we finally get our first close look at the aircraft operating today's flight, the impressive Boeing 777. Stepping on board, the business class cabin immediately feels spacious and modern. The seats are arranged in a 1-2-1 configuration, which means every passenger has direct aisle access. This is an important feature for long-haul comfort, as no one needs to climb over another passenger during the flight. The seat itself is wide and well-designed, featuring a large personal screen, multiple storage areas, USB charging ports, and a universal power outlet. There's also a comfortable pillow and blanket waiting at the seat, along with a small amenity kit containing travel essentials. Shortly after everyone settles in, the cabin crew welcomes passengers and begins preparing the aircraft for departure. The safety demonstration begins as the aircraft slowly pushes back from the gate. Soon, the powerful engines start up and the aircraft begins taxiing toward the runway. Moments later, the engines roar to full power and the massive Boeing 777 accelerates down the runway before lifting smoothly into the evening sky above Madrid. As the city lights fade below us, the aircraft continues its steady climb toward cruising altitude, beginning its long journey across the Atlantic Ocean. Once the seatbelt is turned off, the cabin crew begins the onboard service. Business class passengers are first offered drinks while the meal service is prepared. Soon after, dinner is served with a multi-course menu that typically includes an appetizer, a main course, and dessert. The presentation is surprisingly elegant, with proper tableware and plated dishes rather than simple trays. For many travelers, food can make or break a long-haul experience, and in this case, the meal is actually quite enjoyable. It may not be a 5-star restaurant in the sky, but it's definitely better than many people expect from American Airlines. After dinner, the cabin lights dim and the flight becomes quiet as passengers settle in for the overnight journey. The seat converts into a fully flat bed, making it possible to get several hours of sleep while crossing the Atlantic. The entertainment system offers a wide selection of movies, TV shows, music, and flight information, giving passengers plenty of options to stay entertained during the flight. Looking out the window, the darkness of the ocean stretches endlessly below, while the aircraft continues its smooth journey westward. Several hours later, the lights slowly brighten again as the aircraft approaches the east coast of the United States. Breakfast service begins, and soon the captain announces that we are starting our descent into New York. As the aircraft drops below the clouds, the skyline of the city slowly appears in the distance. Within minutes, we line up for landing at John F. Kennedy International Airport. The aircraft touches down smoothly, marking the end of our transatlantic journey. So, what is the final verdict? Despite the criticism often directed at American Airlines, this business class flight across the Atlantic was actually a pleasant experience. The seat was comfortable, the service was friendly, and the food was better than expected. While it may not be the most luxurious business class in the world, it certainly proves that flying with American Airlines isn't nearly as bad as many people claim. Sometimes the experience can be surprisingly good, especially on long-haul routes like this one from Madrid to New York.